hit European coasts, and the Yemeni diaspora is not unified to speak with one voice about the terrible suffering back home. Yet the Saudi-led operation, now renamed, without irony, Renewal of Hope, is being supported by the US, UK and other Western governments, though it may not be something those governments wish to shout about. This is not some distant conflict that has nothing to do with the rest of the world. Western support of the bombing and blockade and its consequences to civilians must surely make us sit up and care about what is happening to the people of Yemen. This inquiry was presented by me, Kavita Puri, and produced by Rosamund Jones. And if you want to listen to more episodes, download our podcast. Search for BBC The Inquiry.
This is the BBC World Service, where we're asking what it's like being a woman in Pakistan.
I can get a graduate degree, but my family restricts me from stepping out into certain public spaces. I can cook whatever I want, but I cannot wear whatever I want.
It means having the liberty to ride a bike along with facing societal pressure while doing so.
No matter how qualified you are, if you are not married, you haven't achieved anything.
Life for women in Pakistan can be full of contradiction. It's a country that twice voted in the female prime minister, yet remains near the bottom of the global list for gender equality. I'm Kim Chakaneta, and I'll be joined by 4 straight-talking women from the world of film, football, digital rights and comedy. Along with an audience at a karate university, we'll be having a frank discussion about what it means to be a woman in Pakistan today.
The Conversation in Karachi at bbcworldservice.com.
Ahead on the BBC World Service, it's Boston Calling with me, Marco Werman. The Islamic Republic of Iran is 40 years old, and some women are unhappy.
Women of Iran are told they cannot sing, but women are singing. Women of Iran are told that you cannot dance, but we dance anyway.
Dancing, singing, and fighting for their rights.
In 21st century, you cannot tell women what kind of lifestyle they follow or what kind of dress that they want to wear.
On Boston Calling after the news.
BBC News with David Austin. There's been new fighting in Indian-administered Kashmir as tensions rise in the region over last week's suicide bombing that killed more than 40 paramilitary police. Officials said 4 Indian soldiers, 2 militants and a civilian were killed in the latest gunfight during a search for those responsible for Thursday's attack. The Pakistan-based militant group Jaish-e-Mohammed has said it carried out the bombing. The Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison's